Hey, hey, what's up? It's Lenny Schmidt. Welcome to Lenny Schmidt's Quarantine Comedy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. This is a show where we talk to artists who have devoted their lives to an art that suddenly has been disappeared or taken away from them, and you get to catch up with them. First of all, do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. It helps me to keep putting videos up on a regular basis. Today I took a shower, I put on a good shirt, I ironed it, pulled out the pretty camera, I put on pants to come here and do a new intro. And I just want to let you know that here at the LSQC, I think that's what it, yeah, Lenny Schmidt's Quarantine Comedy. We talk to all kinds of artists, performers, entertainers in the professionals in the entertainment business, singers, songwriters, dancers, tons of comedians. Actors, screenwriters, authors, casting people, agents, managers, sound technicians, lighting people, all kinds of professionals that work in entertainment specifically, and even more so live entertainment, who no longer have an opportunity to perform their art or their skill, the craft they spent over 30 years building. So if you get to watch the show and you get to catch up with them, and they show you how they've reinvented their careers a little bit, what they're doing now, what they changed to get around the COVID curveball, so to speak. And you guys get a chance to catch up with them and see where you can find out about their information, find out about their websites, maybe go to their Venmo, buy some merch. They get to keep in touch with their fan base. It's a win-win for everybody, if you think about it. I get to do the show. I'm here every Monday and Wednesday, 6 o'clock Pacific, streaming live on YouTube. And then afterwards, the show stays up on YouTube forever and becomes a podcast a day later. So there you go. And we are sponsored by no one. We have no sponsors, no commercials. You don't have to worry about any of that. We're supported solely by you guys, the fans, supporters, and the artists that watch the show on a regular basis. If you feel like you would like to support the show in any way, shape, or form, please go to any one of the options listed right there above. If I taped this correctly, it should be right up there. If not, if you just go to lennyschmidt.com/if you can, there's a number of different options there that you can support the show financially. There's Venmo, Cash App, the website. You can go PayPal, credit card, anything you can do, any amount you can give at all to support the show so that I can support the artist will help everyone. And if you enjoy all the content I produce online, there's this show, there's the Reconnecting Comedy, there's a lot of content. I've put up over 200 hours of content on the internet over the last year. You can join the Patreon page as well. Go to Patreon, search Lenny Schmidt Comedy, and you get all kinds of ways to support me and my online endeavors. So that's all. So check out the show. My light just went out, so that means I got to go. Enjoy the show. Bam! Hey, what's up? Yeah, once again, the viewers saved me by telling me that the sound is off. Hi, everyone. How are you? Look at this. Sound off, no sound. Hey, stupid, no sound, no sound, no sound. Yep, no sound, no sound, no sound. Sound's working. Happy St. Patrick's Day. What's up? It's good because at the beginning, I forgot to turn off the sound on the thing, and there was a back sound. Dale and Jody know what I'm talking about. So I had to deal with that temporarily. How are the rest of you guys doing? What's going on? Real quick, I have a new camera, or I loaded my camera. I have a new camera feed, and I'm playing with the sound. So there's a minor sound issue, like some of you guys have already seen and already known. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you're out drinking already, or if you're on your way out, be careful. I mentioned this is what I was saying when you guys couldn't hear me. It's a rookie night. Don't be careful. Don't drive. I don't do that. The bar I'm going to is down the street. I walk. I'll walk through the alley. That's it. And then I'll probably pee in a dumpster, and then I'll come home. It's like every St. Patrick's Day. I just come home, pee in the dumpster. No corned beef today. Tomorrow, corned beef. That's it. That's all I have. What else is going on in the news? I didn't go through much of the news. I've been interested in the. No, I don't want to talk about that. It's politics. Nope, not talking about that either. Politics. Not interested. Nope, not interested. Zero. Nada. None. Zero. Nope. Gone. Fuck you. Nope. I don't think so. Okay. Okay. And okay. Oh, all right. Cruisers. A lot of you guys are cruise members that are watching the show. I don't know if you saw this, but Royal Caribbean based a ship in L.A. now. That's kind of cool. So if when ships ever sail again, for those of you guys who are dying to go on ships, they now have a Royal Caribbean ship based out here in California. So there you go. It's another ship that I'll be trying to get on. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We have a lot of viewers today. Let's get out and say hello. It's St. Patrick's Day. I want to get right to it. I know you guys got things to do. Thanks for tuning in today. Also, just so you know, next week we're off all week. No shows. No live shows next week. I'll be uploading shows throughout the week, and I'll be revamping some stuff. In particular, the intro, which is too long for some reason. I have a 9-minute intro to the show, which I need to get rid of. So I'm going to change that and change the exit tape and a couple other things. A lot of work next week, so when we come back the following week, we'll have a lot of different stuff going on. Oh, also, this is official if you're watching. I mentioned earlier I booked Chicago in July. I'll be at Zany's in Chicago the week 2 weeks after the 4th of July. I'll give you the exact date. Hold on. Don't do anything. Don't move. Anyone. I want to say it's July 18th, 19th. Is that correct? I think I'm close on that. It is July 15th through the 18th is when I will be downtown Chicago at Zany's. But the week before, July 8th through 10th, I will be at Zany's in Rosemont, and I will be working with my brother Michael. We'll be making his return to Chicago for the first time in decades. So Mike and I haven't worked together in years. We used to work on the road together, which was fun for me. I've mentioned this before, I think. It was fun because Mike doesn't drink, and I drink like a fish. And so he drove me everywhere, and he fucking hated it. He couldn't stand it. He was annoyed with it. Every time we went out somewhere, it was really a problem. So now we get to try and change that. So anyway, we will be working together in Rosemont, Illinois, for the first time, easily in 20 years that we've worked together. And it's his first return to the Chicago area since I don't remember when. So I highly suggest you come see us in July. I'll get that information out as we get as we get closer. With that in mind, folks, we're going to get right to it. I have a couple of guests here. I have two people in one. Not two in one, but two in one screen. They're two different people in one screen. They're just, fuck it. Anyway, here's the tape. Folks, here is my friends Dale Jones and Jody White. Let's get a little taste of what they have to offer to you guys entertainment-wise. This is Dale Jones and Jody White.
Hey, guys. I'm Jody.
I'm Dale.
And we're the Jonses. Dale just handed me this, asked me to help him find the stud. We're at the dog park, and I'm trying to talk Dale into diving through the hoop to show the dogs how to do it. Are you in?
Okay.
For real? No, you're gonna hurt yourself. Seriously, dude. I think they got the idea.
That's okay. Folks, that was them. That's Dale Jones and Jody White. Here they are live in person. Boom. Dale Jones and Jody White. Hey!
Hey! Comedic acrobat.
You guys couldn't sound it less happy right there. that was just yay. What's up, man?
That's my impression of a depressed cattle. That's what that was.
I like it. It's easy. It's good. It's pretty dead on. It's pretty accurate. I love the video because it's like, you guys look like Dale. You're just the guy that does everything Jody tells you to do. He's like, I dare you to do this, and then she tapes it. Is that the whole hook?
He's my monkey. Yes, absolutely. And that's what people expect. I'm the reasonable one, and he's the monkey.
Well, he's always had the monkey things, and now that's why you guys end up. You guys are perfect together. That's a perfect fit for you.
That's true. I forgot about the monkey thing when I did the toy monkey.
Oh, dude, the first time I worked with you, you did the toy monkey thing. Yeah.
That was, wow, 90s?
Yeah, dude, you and I worked
early
together
2000s.
back before, way before Ships, bro. It was Jeff Jones's room, right? One of those rooms, in Little Rock or something?
Yes,
One of
we
those?
did Little Rock.
Yeah.
We did Little Rock. I think we did Omaha together, too. We were at the Comedy Lift or something.
I think so. I don't know. I know I worked with Jody on a ship, but I haven't worked with you on a ship yet. You're one of many guys I've known for years. I just never end up working with on a ship.
I got depressed working on ships, and so when Carlo was running it, I said, "Can you just work me with Jody, and that way I don't slit my throat."
Oh, good. Oh, well, that worked.
And so, and then that way we got double paychecks, and then we could go up, and our numbers got bigger that way because then they would come back, the crowds would come back and say, "Well, what's she going to say about him, and what's he going to say about her?"
Hell yeah.
And then when we did the theater shows, we were practicing going out and doing 5 minutes together in the theater, together on stage at the same time doing stand up. And yeah, so we just started working on that.
Well, yeah, and people just really got a kick out of the fact that we were married and working together. So it worked out real well.
Yeah, they'll come back and watch that for sure because then they feel kind of in on the joke, especially married couples. You know what I mean? They love to see the two married couples on stage telling jokes. They think that's cool.
Right.
And then they feel like they know you even more. And that's smart for you guys, too, because then it's like, dude, that's like a little, at least it's a vacation for the two of you. You know what I mean? You get to run around and now you get to go out and spend time and the beach and hang out together and just work the ship just work the ship with each other. That's smart.
Yeah, because the alone time was killing me. I mean, I like the alone time on the road because I could go see a movie. I could do anything I wanted to do, you know.
You can't do
when
anything
you're on a ship. Yeah, and it would be the same movie on week 3, and I'm like,
sure.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then you watch whatever TV. If you're on a ship for 2 weeks, whatever TV they have to offer, you're done watching it in 2 days, and it's the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you can only go to the gym so much, and you can only eat so much food. Come on, the bar. That's it. Those are your 3 things: the movies, the bar, and the gym. That's it.
Yeah, and the crew bar was got to be a good habit for me. I had to slow that down. It's like $1 a drink.
Yeah, they dare you. That's the other thing is you go in there and you drink all night long, and it costs you like $6. You're like, this is the best. I could do this. So what's going on? How are you guys now? Let me ask you this. I always ask about the quarantine. Are you guys getting out doing shows yet? Live? Where are you at? You're in Atlanta somewhere, right? Or down in that area?
Yeah, we're just south of Atlanta in Jonesboro. The Jonses in Jonesboro.
Is that town named after you?
It is.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why we moved here.
You guys have made a splash.
We're like the original Schitt's Creek.
You are the Joneses of Jones. You are right on. I like it. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing some work. I mean, before all this happened, Dale primarily worked clubs and then did some cruises, and I primarily worked cruises and did some clubs. So now I have a little bit of work. Dale's got more. He's pretty much booked up this month and next month, but it's been sparse up until now.
Right.
I was lucky if I get 2 weeks a month. That was a good month. But the past 2 months I've been really good. I've been booked out pretty solid.
Well, at least you're getting you got more opportunities down there in the South than we have over here on the West Coast. We got nothing going on over here. Although in the last week or two, I finally started booking some road stuff. So I'm like, it's just nice to see things opening up a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like I got Chicago. I just rebooked with Jeff Jones. I got Little Rock, and I got something else coming up with him in Vegas a couple times. So at least you're getting live again, man. It's weird not doing shows.
Yeah, it's been really weird. And my first time back on stage, oh man, I forgot my act. I was scrambling to remember anything. It was rough. Like it took a little bit, but once I was on stage a couple times, then you're like, oh my God, I forgot. Like, this is what makes me feel alive. This is what makes me feel like me.
Yeah.
So
it's like riding a bike too.
Go ahead.
No, he says like riding a
I
bike.
did my first show like in May or something, I think, is when I
Really?
had to go back.
In when?
Yeah, I did one show in May, and I was really, I hadn't worked since March, but I was happy as hell to be on stage.
Yeah,
and then I kept screaming at people, "Don't touch me." Thank you for coming to the show. Don't touch me. Get the hell away from me.
Did you yell that from the stage?
Oh, I yelled it from the stage. I yelled
good.
at selling merch. I did it everywhere. I said,
you know it right.
I said, my mother lives at home with me, and I don't want to get her sick, so just buy the shirt and get the hell away from me.
Well, you should have got like a hazmat suit to wear when you're selling merch after the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cover yourself in some plastic. Just sell them a T-shirt.
We sold masks, so I had an excuse to wear the mask. I go, this is for sale. Not this one, but you can get one that looks like it.
But don't touch this one. But there's one over there you can try. You can buy that one for $8.50. But don't touch me.
That's exactly what I did. Good sales pitch.
I like it. Are you guys? Well, at least you guys are getting out doing some stuff. That's good, man. There's a lot of people who haven't done any work in months, man. You're like in a long time. You get rusty quick. Like Jody said, man. I forgot my closure the first time I went out and did a show. I got like 4 minutes into it, and I go, I don't remember how to. I'm sorry, I don't remember how to finish it. And there was someone there that had saw me before, and they started yelling out the lines to me, to remind me where they were. I go, oh, that's right. He runs into this cage, and he grabs a stick. And okay, you're right. You know what I mean? This guy literally walked me through my closer so that I could do the show. I felt bad, but then the crowd was like, at least the crowd kind of got it. They were like, yeah, it's cool. They're glad to be out. I mean, shit, they're glad to be out doing shit. You know what I mean?
That's one thing we noticed at the first gigs we were doing. Is that people were just so excited to be out of the house that it almost, not that I was around doing comedy in the 80s, but that's what I imagine it was like. They were just so over the top laughing. It was just crazy.
I was around in the 80s. Thank you very much, Jody, for making that statement.
I was around in the 80s. I just wasn't
okay,
doing
that's
comedy.
enough, Jody. I got it. Thank you very much. Okay, understood. You were around in the 80s, but I was actually...
I'm older than Dale.
You're not older than Dale. There's no way.
I am.
Oh, thanks.
Lenny,
You're not older
it's
than
not
Dale.
an insult, but maybe she takes better care of herself. I don't know.
I have a 33-year-old son, Lenny. So.
No, do you really?
Yeah.
Wow, you look
She
great,
was very
Jody.
easy
Jody, you look
with
great.
you as a child.
What was that? I'm sorry, Dale?
He said I was easy as a child.
She had a lot of grade school love affairs.
Wow. That's the right way to put it, I guess. Well, I think you look good. Dale, you got to take some vitamins or something, man. Do something. Get some vitamins. A little exfoliating. You know what I mean? Anything you can do. Are you guys planning?
Maybe if I get better internet, I'll look better.
Dude, well, this connection's better than it was before. I think.
It is.
Okay.
Yes, you guys were. At least you guys aren't freezing every 12 seconds. You were right before the show started. Guess what? You guys are so.
We've been very lonely in the house.
I guess so,
And,
man. It's been.
I really didn't start working in May. I just left, and I said, I've got gigs.
Did you tell her I got a gig and they go hang out at in a treehouse somewhere for like an hour?
Yeah, I just go sit.
I gotta get out of here.
I got a little barn in the back. I just go sit out there for a week and a half.
She'll never know.
We've spent all of our marriage being separated a lot, and then for us to be home 24/7.
Yeah, how's that going, man? How's that going? That's a whole different world.
In the beginning, we were like, oh, this is nice. We finally get some time together. And then, you get 6 weeks in and you're like, I don't even like the sound of you breathing.
Yeah,
so,
right?
Yeah, we're in separate beds now, right?
We are not.
Are you in separate beds? You're separate beds?
We're in separate beds. And I spend a lot of time in the basement.
We're not in separate beds. But, are we allowed to say bad words or no?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want on here. Nobody watches this show. I don't have enough people to monetize it, so YouTube gives a shit. So go right ahead.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's our fan base.
Yeah, I aspire to be you guys, actually. You guys get a pretty good following. You do better than I do. You guys
Sweet.
You have more subscribers. The Comedy Couple has more subscribers than my page does.
You're going to get there, buddy. We believe in you.
Give away free shit. That's what we do.
Do free shit? All my shit's free. Everything's free.
Shit, people show up.
I do free shit, and I'll throw something up like this, and I go, hey, if you want to pay something, go ahead and pay. And then very few people pay. So, but that's, whatever. But I have people that do watch are loyal. The same people, like there's a bunch of people watching right now. Where I just lost the page. Hold on. Yeah, they're here, and they're making comments. Look at it. They're all here. They're here. Some people have seen every single show I've ever done. That's insane.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, during quarantine, we got a Chihuahua named Bella. And Bella does not like being separated from us. So
you. This dog could give a shit about me. You.
Now when we try and have sex, Bella's on the floor and she sits at the side of the bed and cries. So then I have to flip over and get on all fours and hang over the bed and be eye to eye with Bella.
I've been cock blocked by a Chihuahua.
How do you? That's double concentration for you, Jody. How do you do that? That's got to be hard work, right? I mean, you got to concentrate on Jody and the dog at this, or on Dale and the dog all at the same time, and you can't confuse the two. I love you, sweetie. Thanks, baby. Not you, Dale. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Right.
Grab Bella.
She's asleep.
Oh.
Is that the dog? Is that the dog that likes to eat when you're sitting in your lap? I watched that video as well. There was a video with the dog in your lap while you were eating.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I dropped crumbs on her.
Oh, yeah, on purpose, or are you just a slob and the dog showed up?
No, I'm just a slob.
Okay, fair enough. Sure. Okay.
I'm clumsy and I'm a slob.
Okay.
I love that. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, as long as you, yeah. I love that you own it. Oh yeah, I'm a slob. Absolutely. It's not be silly.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My shirt's covered in food. It's the end of the day. It is what it is.
I do no, I'm the word I will like whatever I wear, like if I go out to eat, like if I do a show, I can't wear my show stuff to eat. I gotta change. Right? Yeah, because no matter what, I will always drop like a grease stain right in the spot where I can't hide it. Where it's look, it's right there. It's right. So I ruin every shirt. I'm that guy.
Yeah. Dale ruins all of his pants. He's got a little leak issue. So he goes to the bathroom right before the show and he comes out with pee-pee wet spots on his pants.
Wow, we're opening up. We're opening up today. All right, right on. Cool. I like that. Let's go down that road. Okay. That usually doesn't happen until after 55, but maybe it's all the years of the road that did it to you.
I think it is. I think it's all the McDonald's.
You could buy, that's your mistake. You shouldn't eat a McDonald's when you're on the road. You could buy padded undergarments for that. Are you aware of that? And then just soaks it right up. I guess I'm going to
start. I think we should have this one sponsored by the padded undergarments.
There is a video way back when we still lived in Louisville. For some reason, Walgreens or CVS or one of those sent Dale an adult diaper sample in the mail. So Dale put it on and I ran outside through the neighborhood.
That's right. I ran outside through the neighborhood. I forgot about that.
Him and a pair of adult diapers.
And it had the size of it right there on the crotch area. So it said small, which I thought was hilarious. That it said small right on the crotch. And then I just ran out in the yard and ran down the sidewalk.
Dude, that's shitty. They can't even give you one that says large. You know what I mean? They got to go to small and send it to you and make you judge yourself right away.
It was funnier that way, though. I would have liked it if it said extra small. That would have tickled the hell out of me. Just run outside.
I swear I saw that video somewhere. I'm trying to find it now. Is that on your YouTube page?
That was years ago.
That would be on Dale's YouTube under Life with Dale. Dale Jones.
Is that boxers?
YouTube.com, Dale Jones.
Is that boxers, briefs, or diapers?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, ironic. Okay.
I haven't watched that forever.
Well, you're going to watch it now, my friend. Hold on a second. Here we go.
It got a ton of views. It was crazy.
Did it say small or did it say small and medium or small and light? It had the sizes right on the crotch.
The sizes right on the crotch?
It was like a sample. It was Depends, wasn't it?
Was it Depends?
Depends men's underwear.
I don't know. Well, let's find out right now. Folks, here is Dale Jones in his boxer briefer underwear.
You want to see what I got in the mail? I got a diaper in the mail. It says Depend in the mail. I'm 42, but apparently somebody thinks I have problems. So, you're damn right I put it on. I wear it. It's a small. this size small, this size medium. I should probably talk to a doctor about that. But I'm very excited that I got clothes in the mail. So I was thinking these are really nice to wear. They're so. I took up jogging, so I put on my tennis shoes. I'm going out. They're very free. And now if I have to take, I'll have to stop. They're small.
Dude, no ticket or anything for running around in the neighborhood with the underwear?
Thank goodness, no.
No.
I haven't seen that in so long. Look how young he looked, Lenny. Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
42.
Dude, you don't look a day over 45 in that video. You look great.
Right? 2020 was a hard ass year.
Yeah, dude, it took a lot out of you, dude. You look roughed up, I'm telling you. You got to do something, man. Exfoliate. Dude, drink some beet juice or something.
I've seen so many of the guys from the ships, like with the beards down to here. They've just let them, like the beards grow, and with all the gray and everything, I'm like, wow, these people look old when they're not dressed up for stage.
Yeah, I tried to do the beard annoys me though. I can't handle it. Just it bugs the crap out of me. So I just shave it. You know what I mean? I can't. Well, I had Sweeney on a few weeks ago, and Sweeney's one of those guys. He's got the beard and the hair, and it's just. And some of the guys
looks like Captain. Oh.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, you look at Cape and Ahab, or you know what I mean, from Moby
Right.
Dick. And some of the guys grew beards you wouldn't even expect. Like Jeff Jenna had a beard for a while. You know, some of the guys that never ever had like facial hair, they just, like quarantine came and they just said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing nothing." And everything just grew out of every hole and ear. And I don't know how much of it is beard and how much is growing out of an ear. I don't know any of that. But it's
And the nose, yeah, it's just.
Oh yeah, the nose. That's great. Such a great.
I
old
wish I
man
had
thing.
known when quarantine started that it was going to go this long. We thought, oh, we'll be back to work in a couple months. If I had known, I would have shaved my head and gone gray.
Oh, would you really? God, that would have been. Well,
Oh,
no
yeah.
one.
Like,
no.
Shaved your head.
Yeah, I'm coloring the part line and around my face, but if you look, like,
Oh,
I'm growing out the gray.
I see. So you got it. You got it covered up, kind of. You kind of look at it. You kind of hide the gray. That's like a
I hide
lazy.
the gray.
Isn't that like a lazy woman's dye job where you just kind of dye the part top or the top part, and you just
It
go,
is.
"This is okay." Look at you. Yes, it is absolutely.
It is.
You own it.
Well,
Yeah.
I read online. I want to go salt and pepper. I just thought it would be a cool look. When we lived in LA, we saw this woman that worked at Home Depot. She had this long salt and pepper hair, and we looked kind of similar. And I was like, oh, I want that.
That's the
But
look.
it's hard to do this skunk line for 2 years while you're growing it out. So I wish I had known when quarantine started. Otherwise, I would have G.I. Janed my head, and I'd have some nice salt and pepper hair right now.
Why don't you just do it now? Do it now.
Yeah. I don't
Just
know.
right now. Like right now.
Like no,
'Cause
right
I
now
was
live.
thinking,
Right now live.
oh, we're going back to work. I'm going to get gigs, and nobody's going to give me a gig with like some effed up hair. And
They're not booking your
I
hair,
don't know.
Jody. They're booking your jokes. They're booking how funny.
they're kind of booking my hair, Lenny. You don't know how many. I remember I went to a gig, and he's like, we didn't know if you'd be funny or not, but we figured at least your boobs would be worth the price of admission.
Well, I guess that's a positive for women. I was going to say it's hard to be a woman. It's hard to be a woman because you got to worry about things like your hair and stuff. Look at me. Look at Dale. We don't give it. We don't care. We don't care. We just don't care. We just show up and look how we look. But then on the other side of it, we don't have boobs to put us over the edge. We can't walk in and go,
Right.
"Oh, you're mad? Look at my cleavage." We can't do that because if we have cleavage, that's a negative for us. That's a negative.
Yeah.
Because
But you also don't have to do hair and makeup and like full everything for a 5-minute welcome aboard show.
You're right. Agreed. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Well, like I was just I just had a conversation. Well, my daughters. Shit, I got 2 teenage daughters that anytime we go somewhere, I got to tell them we're leaving an hour earlier. Otherwise, I'm sitting here. You know what I mean? It's hair, and then if the hair goes wrong, there's tears, And then I'm like, oh fuck, it's, you're pretty, into that. No, you're just saying that because you're dead. No, you are really pretty. You know what I mean? It's a whole going anywhere is like a traumatic fucking event.
Of course it is. Being a woman is hard.
That's what I heard. I hear that a lot from my daughters and my ex-wife. All of them have been informing me quite a lot how hard it is, how easy I have it. That's all I hear. That's how easy my life is.
Well, I don't know about that, but
well, according to my ex, I have an easy life.
I can't imagine why she'd say that, Lenny.
I don't know why. Is that sarcasm? Is that sarcasm, Dale? You
Yes.
nailed her.
Yeah,
Okay.
heavy
No.
sarcasm.
So I don't know why I'm asking Dale for confirmation. Jody was just come on. Yeah, it's sarcasm. Absolutely. Why would it not be sarcasm?
She'll be honest.
Yeah, she's not.
I honestly didn't know either.
She's not gonna hide it.
sarcasm?
Yeah, she's gonna come right out. Yes, it's sarcasm. Next question. Let's keep moving. I got things to do. Okay, sorry. Apologize. What do you guys have on the? What do you guys have on the? Oh, let's talk about this. I know we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. What have you been doing? First, before we get to this, have you done any Zoom type shows or comedy or anything?
No.
Okay.
We
No.
turned them all down.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's. I've done a bunch. It's just weird. It's the delay. The laughs are delayed 3 seconds. It messes you up. It's all very screwy.
So did you build like a comedy club in your house? Did you put like a curtain and you have a mic stand and you stand in front of it and tell your joke? Is that how you
Yeah,
did it?
I don't have a bedroom. I took all the stuff out of my room. I put I have just a mic stand in my room and I have a curtain. That's all I have.
Okay.
That's sarcasm. I'm totally kidding. I don't have that much.
Because she would make me do that. Take everything out of the room and just put up a curtain, and that's why we didn't do any Zoom shows.
Oh,
she was
there
like,
you
this
go.
is all going out of the room. Like, oh, we're not doing it. This is
All right,
bullshit.
good call. Well, the good thing with the Zoom show is they only see this much of it. So the club is really like a 4-foot area. It's, you know what I mean? Like I do everything in my room. I can elevate the laptop, stand up, put a curtain behind me, and I never wear pants during those shows. I make it a point not to wear pants. And and then I do the show because you don't have to. They just see this. That's the advantage of the Zoom show.
Yeah. Okay. That would be the only advantage of a Zoom show.
Well, I brought up the underwear thing because I thought that would work for you, Dale. I thought right away you would be like, "Oh, that does sound intriguing."
I go commando because I'm physical, and I just think it would be funny that I knew it was flying around and nobody else would know. Maybe that way I would.
That and the Chihuahua.
could
The
get-
Chihuahua would be aware that stuff would be flying around the room
Yeah,
there.
but I'm much taller than the Chihuahua. That's like
Yeah, but you're only a year or two from that not being an issue, Dale. You know what I mean? Where those balls drop low enough, that Chihuahua can just take a swipe every time you tell a joke.
That's why I don't like cats. So when I have cats, I'm allergic to them, and I don't want to do the slapping thing. Yeah,
I'd be
What's that
allergic
called?
to them too. The what?
yeah,
The slap 'em thing?
exactly. The slapping, the where the ball.
That's enough. Oh,
Oh, the
Pendulum.
pendulum.
That's the word.
pendulum. The pendulum.
Yeah, I'm a fucking writer.
You're good.
No, we got offered.
You're good with words.
I'm a wordsmith.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah, we
words-
got offered a lot of Zoom shows, but we just decided right up front, we're like, we don't want anybody to ever get used to comedy being like this. It should always be live. So we
Right.
we don't want to do it. We're not comfortable with it, and we don't
Yeah.
want to start something that shouldn't be.
Well, I agree with you, but what I notice is this: that no Zoom show is good enough for people to go, we don't need live comedy anymore. That's the one thing I've learned through every Zoom show I've ever done. The more I watch them, the more I do them. Every single I get done, I go, I can't wait to get back to a club. Like every single one makes me want a club more, and people that watch the show. You know what I mean? I get the attraction because at the beginning we're all doing shit, just trying to survive. You know, like just trying to tell each other, oh, it'll last a little while. Like I was like you, like I thought this would last a few months or whatever. And here we are. It's over a year now since I got sent home from the last ship I was on. And so the first few weeks, I think people were like, this is cool. I can be at home. I can have dinner, blah, blah, blah. But after a while, like you said, when people went and saw your first show, people are dying to get out. I just played Vegas. People were dying to get out and do shit. Are you kidding me? I think when we
Yeah.
open up, it's going to be, I think live comedy, it's going to explode. People are going to die. That energy of a live room, man, is just, it's missing. You know what I mean? And I think people miss it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
That's just what I think.
Me too.
Yeah, Dale agrees as well. I'm looking at the board now. I have a bunch of, we got a lot of people watching. Someone said you look young, Dale, and told me to shut up. There we go. There's a comment. Dale looks young.
Aw.
Yeah. Someone got your back.
Okay.
And then
I will PayPal them because I told them beforehand.
someone also said you had valve failure. I don't know what that means. I think that's a reference to the underwear thing.
Oh, that might be. That could be. That might explain why we don't have kids.
Wow, look at Jody's face. I think she has a different explanation for the reason you don't have kids.
It has something to do with the Chihuahua and the Focus.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. So, let's talk about life. You got first of all, I heard you're going to be grandparents. I think. Can I say that? Well, I already did, so it's too late. So there you go. You're going to be grandparents.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
No, we're going to be grandparents.
Yeah, our 31-year-old son and his fiance are pregnant, and we're gonna have our first grandbaby. She's gonna be a little girl in July.
Oh, right on. All right.
My son was really, really close with my dad, so they've decided to name the baby Amelia
Grandpa?
Eloise Leon Jones.
All right. So there's a third name in there. So Olivia, was it Olivia Eloise?
Amelia.
Yeah.
Amelia Eloise Leon Jones.
I like it.
A little girl with her second middle name Leon.
Leon,
For my father, and I can't talk him out of it.
You can't talk him out of
But
it?
initially he did want to name the baby Alligator Jones.
That's
so
true.
I guess this is better.
That's
Yeah, you're
true.
way ahead of
It
the
was gonna
game.
be Allie.
He did that on purpose, though. Maybe he mentioned alligator first because he knew he was going to do Leon, and you would do that settle for the Leon thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he was like, "We'll do."
That's
I'll,
a crap you do.
yeah. That's
Okay.
I'll tell her alligator, and then she goes, "No way!" They go, "Okay, Leon." You go, "Ah, shit. At least it's not alligator." That's the out.
Yeah, that's probably it.
It's your son. He
That's
knows.
what she does when she says, "Hey, I bought something and it's $900," and I'll say, "What?" And she goes, "Oh, it's $75. That's better, right?" Yeah, she
Yeah,
does it.
smart.
So that's what you did. You did the Alligator Leon. That's what we're calling that from now on. Okay.
You're just
All right.
calling an alligator Leon. You know what? I'm going to call it an
It's an
alligator
alligator
Leon from now on. Yeah, I'll tell that to my daughters. Are you doing an alligator Leon on me? And they'll be like, "What the? What are you?" Shut up. Watch my show. You'll know.
So yeah, that's the grand. So she's gonna be. You wanted the baby to call you.
I want to be the oldest sounding grandma name there is. I know that women are like going, "Oh, I want to sound like a young grandma. I want to be Gigi or
Right.
or whatever." And I'm like,
Something
I want to be
cooler.
like Granny or whatever. I told the kids Coochie would be cool, but I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely want Dale to be Peepaw.
Yeah.
Peepaw. Peepaw's a good one.
I
You
don't
do
want to
Peepaw.
be Peepaw.
Is anyone called Coochie as grandma? Is that in any culture? Coochie?
I just want to make the baby shirts that say "I love my Coochie." That's all.
She wants to see this child reach out in a crowded restaurant and scream, "Coochie!
Coochie!
I want my
Coochie!
Coochie!"
Coochie.
Yeah.
Well, use the
Yeah.
grandchild for humor. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So Coochie and Peepaw. That's cute. That's a show on Fox right there. Coochie and Peepaw.
Right?
Coochie and
I
Peepaw.
like it.
Next week on Fox, Coochie and Peepaw.
This week on a very special Coochie and Peepaw. What's wrong with Peepaw, Dale? You don't like Peepaw? What would you rather be called?
I don't know. I guess maybe it reminds me of my valve problem.
A little close to home? Fair enough. Understood.
Yeah, maybe it is. I'd rather go with Captain Underpants or something like that.
Captain Underpants. That's also, it goes right back to the valve problem as well. What is with you? You're hovering in that area. You're hovering in the lower groin area.
You know what? I just run a joke into the ground. I just keep working this.
I like it. Well, it's been a while. We got to get back on the road, all of us.
Yeah, we do.
God, yes.
What?
I was in
Go ahead. You were in what?
I was in Oklahoma City last week. That's starting to fill up more.
Oh, I was there. I was there in October. That's good, man. When I was there in October, they were still doing, I don't know, half full or something like that. What were they doing capacity-wise there?
They're saying it's half full, but they're not seating people 6 feet apart or anything. They're just cramming them all in there. So maybe they're going, hey, it's half full.
Well, well, they're doing this like the planes now. Have you been on a plane? Obviously, you've been on a plane. They don't give a shit.
Delta
like
seems
planes.
to be splitting it all up, but United doesn't look like they are at all.
Americans not. And Southwest, I think, is until they're supposed to stop doing it this month or next. But American, I've flown American. That's where I get all my miles from them, so I stay on them. But ever since I've flown them, dude, every time I fly them, the plane's packed every single time. There's just
He gets all his miles from me, so he stays on me too.
what? He stays on
What?
you.
So I fly Delta, and they're doing every other seat. Yeah, they're doing. What the fuck was that?
He said he gets all his miles from Americans, so he stays on them. And I said, you get all your miles from me, so you stay on me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Dude,
It's
what
a
do you?
joke.
I didn't hear what you said.
What? Hey, Peepaw, what do you get when you get a lot of miles from Jody? Like, what kind of trade-in stuff can you get for trading in for all those miles? Where she's just leaving.
I get
She's I've had enough of this.
gone.
I'm leaving. She's gone. She just goes. All right, fine, fair enough.
I get cigars.
Oh, she gives you a cigar. Good for you. Oh, you got the dog.
Cigars and herpes. What more could you want?
Cigars and herpes.
and herpes.
Cigars and herpes. That's beautiful.
This is Bella.
Hey, Bella.
He's losing viewers.
No, everybody's happy, I think. Let's see. Oh, we're about to see. No, we're on a delay on YouTube, so we'll know in about 10 seconds whether or not. Wow, everyone on my board is saying I want coochie now, and they love coochie. So you're making a big splash today, Jody.
This is Bella.
Oh, look at Bella. Bella looks like she owns that house. She knows right away. She knows. She's like, yeah, this is where I live.
She does.
Yeah, she bought that dog on Craigslist. I wish that was a lie.
You really did buy it on Craigslist?
Yes, we went and met this woman at a Walmart in Griffin, Georgia. Can you hear the banjos? At 10:30 at night, we had to pay this woman cash, and it wasn't a super Walmart. It was a regular ass Walmart. They're turning the lights off.
Just the fact you're
in the
classifying the
parking lot.
Walmart's even the best. It wasn't even a super Walmart. It was a regular
It wasn't.
Walmart.
And it was next to the interstate, so I knew we were going to get robbed. And the lady kept texting, "We're running late. We're running late." I was like, "Son of a bitch, we're all getting raped. This is it. This is how it ends. This is how it ends." And so, but she was honest, and we got this little thing, and then we brought her home.
Did she steal that dog from somebody? This sounds really shady. It sounds like she grabbed the dog, jumped in the car, and said, "We're on our way. We're running late," and then just sold you the dog out in back of a Walmart somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, but she's about 4.5 pounds now. She was 1.5 pounds when we got her. She was the teeniest little baby ever.
No way.
And Dale can say whatever he wants, but he's in love with this baby. It's true.
That's not true. Does she touch me weird when you're not looking? Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm in love with her.
What's not to love, man? See, she knows. She owns that house. She knows right away. She's got you both wrapped around her finger.
She's a sweet dog.
Now when you guys go back? Well, you guys don't. When you go back on the road, who's going to watch the dog? Well, I guess you can leave with the family, right? You live near family, don't you?
Yeah. Well, the couple of gigs I've done so far, Bella's gone with me. She went with me to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And so,
Took her to
cruises will be a different situation. We'll see.
Right. Well, I mean, we'll see. It's going to be months before that happens anyway. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
July or August. But do you live close to your son?
Well, no. Well, the son that's having the baby lives in Louisville, Kentucky, so we're about 7 hours away.
Ooh, okay.
But we've got a son that he works on cruise ships too. He works for Azamara.
Okay.
And so he's home right now, and then Dale's mom lives with us, so we'll be okay.
Oh, that's cool. There you go. Dale's mom can watch the
Yeah.
dog. I'm sure she'll be happy. Tell her, say, Mom, we're
Yeah.
going out of town. Watch the dog.
Here.
There you go. We love you, Mom. Don't break the dog while we're gone.
Right. Throw it underhanded at people. Don't throw it overhand.
Oh, dude.
Me.
Oh, dude. This is where the awkward dog humor gets weird. Rob, then. Hey, so, dude, what do you guys been doing since the shutdown? You guys got a side business. I know that. I know you've been doing that, which started just before before the cruise thing took off, and now you're doing that
Right.
during the shutdown, right? Tell me a little bit about that. What's going on?
Yeah, we started a little t-shirt company a little over a year and a half ago because we've always sold shirts and stuff after our shows. And so during quarantine, we've really been focusing on that. It's called ComedyCouple Tees. And we sell funny shirts and we do custom stuff. I mean, we can do, you see it, like our family picture on a mouse pad.
Oh, right on. That's very cool. I like it.
Yeah, we can do custom stuff. I did, let's see if I can, this is a coaster. It says, "You cheat, you die."
Oh, man. That's very loving. Yeah, you guys are taking this a different direction than I thought you would take. Your stuff is more threatening than you know.
We got a guillotine out back. We sell those.
We even have goofy stuff like stickers that you can put on paper towel dispensers, and it says "voice activated, say loudly, paper towel now," so that you can like put them on paper towel holders and watch people yell at it and make a fool of themselves. So we just do funny shirts and funny stuff and custom stuff. And
So you think it's like Alexa, paper towels, and they just stand there staring.
Right? Yeah.
I love that. Well, there's the
yeah,
website.
We got, do the website.
Yeah.
I'm doing it
showing
right now.
ComedyCoupleTees.com.
And this
our
is the family. That's the
That
family.
was in Redondo. That was outside of our.
Wow,
yeah,
who's
when we were in LA.
who's the guy with the tats showing his belly? What's that? Is that a family member? Or
That's
is
the one that's having the baby.
That's Alligator
ooh.
Jones's dad.
I see. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Comedy Couple Tees. Right on. That's awesome. You just said you did a whole bunch for let's see what else is going on here.
For Ronnie Bullard.
Ronnie Bullard's daughter, we just did for her. We done shirts
dude,
for
these
Mike
are awesome.
Steenberg, which people know from the ships. We do them for Moody Malavi. We've done them for, a bunch of comics. We can do one custom shirt. We do that all the time. And
Yeah, we do all whatever. And then we'll go live like every Wednesday, and we'll do
we do a giveaway.
We'll do a giveaway every Wednesday on our Facebook page, Comedy Couple Tees.
Oh, right. That's cool, dude. Dude, is that the mask you were selling when you did the show with the teeth right there?
No, that was a different one. She come up with a sublimation. The mask I was selling said WTF 2020 on it.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
And was selling those. We had another mask we're selling now. Said Kissing Booth is closed.
Dude, I like the cozies. You got a little bit of everything. So you don't do t-shirts. You do coffee cups and everything, man. That's cool. Dude,
Yeah.
smart.
I mean, most of what we do is t-shirts, but we can do a lot of different stuff. I mean, I can do key rings. I can make you a sign for your parking spot at your house. I can do license plates. And so, yeah, we can do all kinds of stuff.
Adult diapers.
Can you do an adult? You should do a whole line of adult diapers. That's brilliant. That's smart.
No, but you know what we do have? We do have whitey tidies that say definitely not drugs in here.
Yeah, they're on the butt. On the butt, it says definitely not drugs in here. Yeah, that's true. We got backpacks that say that too.
I like that's good. Have you ever, dude? That's a great market for that underwear. That's perfect. Definitely not drugs in here. Has anybody ever taken you up? You ever gotten a strip search with the underwear on? How cool would that be?
No.
What do you mean no?
But I did.
You're okay running through.
They let us sell the backpacks on the ships. And when we were traveling, somebody had opened the suitcase up, and there was a whole backpack in there that said definitely not drugs in here. And they put the sticker on top, said the suitcase had been inspected. I thought that was funny.
We did. Somebody bought one of the backpacks that says definitely not drugs in here and sent us a picture from the airport with TSA going through her bag. And It was like, apparently they can't read.
The dog was sniffing the bag, and it showed the writing right there. It was.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a picture you should put on a T-shirt right there.
Right?
Picture of the dog sniffing the bag. Stupid TSA.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. We're gonna write that shit down.
Write it down. I want 4%. Just 4%.
4. That's it.
That's all I want.
All right.
Really,
I don't know how much it is. Is it a lot?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like 50 cents.
Okay.
50 cents is fair enough. That's good. I'll take I'll take 50 cents. I don't care. Not that picky.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Cool beans.
So we've been doing that. We've been doing the T-shirt business, and it's going well. I mean,
Yeah.
she does most of the work on the T-shirt business. I can't make a T-shirt to save my damn life. But
Dale,
but
what
I
do
think that
you
just
what do you
shows
do
that
in that
our
house,
product-
Dale? What do you do, Dale?
I
What do you do? Everything we've talked about, Jody somehow is like at the forefront, and you're like, yeah, I'm here.
I'm the maintenance guy. I run around and make sure all the lights are on, and and I clean the screens and stuff. I go pick up T-shirts from the warehouse.
Are you the Schneider? Are you the Schneider of the Jonses?
I am the Schneider and I know less.
Wow.
I don't even wear a tool belt. I just walk around. Yeah.
He doesn't know how to make a shirt, but he does all the helpful stuff so I don't have to wash screens or, run to the post office. He does that for me every day and picks up shirts and he goes on the road and sells a ton of shirts. Yeah.
See? He goes on the road and advertises your products. You guys are the perfect team. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm the salesman.
Yeah. That's it. And she's the
Yeah.
brains.
So,
she's the brains behind the whole outfit.
Oh, of course.
She
Yeah.
told me to say that. She texted me and said I should say that, by the way. I didn't. It's right
She didn't
here.
have to say that. I've got a tattoo of that. My
Do
wife
you?
is the brains.
Dude, see, you're the smartest married man
That's
ever.
the
You just
tattoo on my ass.
constantly
That's
compliment
definitely
her. Yeah, right. I'm an idiot. She's great. I'm an idiot. She's great. Smart.
Right. We got shirts that say that. She made them.
She made him. She makes me wear it.
Put this on.
Okay.
Put this on. Go to the post office. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what do we got coming up on the
So, yeah.
horizon, man? Besides the grandbaby, when's as far as the road goes for both of you? When are you guys? Well, Dale, I guess you're busy the next couple of months, right? That's what Jody said.
Yes. Yeah. I've been pretty lucky. I only worked shifts as like off weeks is what I ended up doing. So
Right.
if I had a week I couldn't fill up in a month, then I would go on a shift that way.
That's
So
cool.
most of my club work, I've been able to go back. And some clubs that were like the club here in Atlanta was only at 25% for a long time. So I was going in there and doing 2 and 3 weeks, but I mean, only
Right.
7 people would see. So
Yeah. So it wouldn't be a problem to have you there for longer than a week. Right on. Yeah, because the turnover.
Exactly. So I've been doing that a lot, and just as much whatever I can make, keep us going. And then she sits there on the computer probably 15 hours a day. This woman works her ass off, and she's doing marketing classes and everything else, and figuring out what she can, and just keeping money coming in that way too.
Right on.
So
Yeah.
that's what we're just going to keep doing, and then when the ships open up, we'll just have to figure out what's going on, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, well, you guys are in a cool position because I don't know what they're going to do when they come back or what the rules are going to be, but you guys are such a strong position because the two of you can just go together when you want. You know what I mean? That would be the smart move
Yeah.
for you guys because I don't know how they're going to change how long you're on a ship, money. Everything's going to change now going forward. Like there's no way I'm signing on for like a 3-month contract. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be. Can't imagine. I don't know any comic that would do that, to be honest with you. So I think you guys are in a strong position because then the two of you just go out whenever you want, and then they got 2 great comics for however many weeks you guys are on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
I don't know. I mean, did I mess up my math? Shut up, Dale. You're making my head hurt.
No, he was saying only one of us is a great comic. He was just being an ass, Lenny.
Yeah, I got that. I understood. It took me a while for it to
okay.
register.
Yeah, me too.
So clearly, we know who the great comic was. If it took that long because because
If it took Jody and I
I'll
a
stick
couple seconds to figure out the joke.
I'll stick
Got
to the
it.
PP jokes. That's what I'll do.
The PP or the peepaw? Peepaw? PP?
Right, the PP paw.
The PP
So
paw?
yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll.
I'll be in Louisville soon, and then I'm doing Ridley's Comedy Castle the end of April, first day of May.
Is that Ridley's in Michigan, right? Or is it somewhere
Yeah.
else? Yeah, okay. I've
No,
never done that.
it's just outside Detroit in Royal Oak, Michigan.
Right on. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, there. I was supposed to be there last year and got canceled, so I'm happy to get to go back this year.
Right. Well, at least stuff is opening back
But
up.
I'm averaging about 1 gig a month.
Well, at least you're getting, you know what I mean? I hear you, man. I've been slow and I was slow as shit till lately. I just started booking stuff up, but I think with all the numbers changing, I think everything's going to change. I'm just guessing. I mean, I'm no scientist, but I think in the next 2 months, things are going to open up big time for everybody. And I think
Where'd you work in Vegas?
I did Brad Garrett's last time I was there.
Okay.
Just a couple of weeks ago, and I'll be back there in about 3 or 4 weeks for Don's Place, the Delirious Comedy Club. So I'm doing that one first weekend in May. Yeah, so that's I love doing Vegas. It's weird, but it's everything's weird now. But it's nice. It's nice. It's just nice to be doing shows again. Vegas was cool because when I did Vegas, I got up the first night and it was like I remembered everything. I don't know how I did it. I was like I picked up so quick. When I did October, it was a little tougher. The first couple shows was. I was struggling a little, you know what I mean? I was like, I was free.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuttering. It was a lot of, or you do that
Right.
segue, the uncomfortable segue that goes 9 different directions. Oh, I went to the store. I was in my car with the kids at the house when we were anyway, we had dinner at the beach yesterday. You know what I mean? It's like you go all the way around.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going with the words. Just lost.
Right.
Yeah, that's what October was like. So it's like half my show is just bullshit filler words. And then by the 4th show, I think I got it figured out. So, but it was nice, man. It was nice to it's just nice to be in front of people.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think when I did that first show in May, I got teary-eyed on stage because I mean, you know how it is. They ripped our souls out basically and said, "You ain't shit. Stay home. You don't matter." You know. And then when the first time I got to go back, I was pretty emotional.
Were you?
I broke at the late show. I broke down a little bit, not much, but I just was telling people thank you for coming to the show and what it's like when people tell you that you're not important.
Dude, I'm glad you said that. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm glad you said that.
No. Go ahead.
In the last year, all the shit I've been watching about they had a thing in the New York Times where they were rating the jobs that were needed and important, and the arts was like number 2 for a job that you don't need. And a lot of times, I felt like entertainers got thrown under the bus a lot. Like everybody wants to see a show, but then when in the last year all of us are gig workers. Every entertainer is a gig worker on some form. We're always hustling for the next gig. I don't care if you're a writer, a performer, or whatever. But it just seemed like everybody was so quick to just write it off and go, well, whatever. You had a good run. It was like I heard once. I was like, fuck you, had a good run. 30 years I've been in this business. You know what I mean? It's, nobody gives you a comedy career. You got to make it work. And then when the shit hit the fan, you're right. It kind of seemed like it just disappeared. And I don't know. I felt weird about it. You know what I mean? I'm just glad you brought that up because it just seems weird.
Yeah, no, it was sad. It's still kind of a little bit, because I'll have a week and then I'll be like, okay, well, like February, I didn't work at all. So I ended up working on 3 weeks in January, and I'm like, well, February, I'm sitting on my ass, and I know I'm more blessed than some people, but it's still very bizarre when you're just like, okay, you got nothing now. You're
right.
Do that, that's so weird.
Well, it was kind of a flashback to when I started out, because I remember when I started out, it was really about filling the calendar. You know what I mean? You would look at your calendar and you would go, oh, fill this week and this week. And you knew if you looked it over like 2 or 3 months, you're like, I got a pretty good spring or whatever. You know what I mean? You got a good couple of months. And I guess I got spoiled.
Yeah, something to look forward.
Yeah, I guess I got spoiled because when I was doing some club stuff, but a lot of shit. But between all of it, I never had a week off. I worked every week I wanted to work there for the last 8 years. You know what I mean? I was rolling there for a while. And then you're right. When it all disappeared, it was weird. And suddenly you're back to, dude, I do Uber at night. You know what I mean? That's this is the 4th time in my life I'm delivering food, and the 3rd time I'm going, I can't believe I'm delivering fucking food. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's like a weird. I don't know. Complaining now.
No, that's.
But I'm
You're
with
allowed
you.
to.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, I'm with
We had
you.
our souls taken away.
Yeah, no, every performer, everyone did that, man. It was. I think about comics, and I think about the people on Broadway, and I think about so many of those people, but I think about stand-up comics especially just because I've always downplayed it when people go, "Oh, it must be really hard to do stand-up," and I've been doing it so long. I go, "Well, I've been doing it a while, and I'm used to it." And I always joke, I always say something like, "That's all I know how to do." It's my only, it's the only thing I have. But then when you look back at it, you're like, yeah, it is pretty hard to be a fucking comic. You're like 30 years to make a room full of people laugh consistently 10, 12, 15 shows a week. You know what I mean? And be good at it, Yeah, it's not an easy job. So when it just disappeared, it was kind of a shock.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, and we talked about this when it first happened, that, especially on the ships, you get used to a room that's full and people come out afterwards and they want to shake your hand and they want to get a picture with you and they want to get an autograph and they want to buy something of yours. And we went from feeling that to you don't matter.
Yeah.
You don't get to work.
Yeah. And then
you don't need to.
Yeah, not only that, but then it was kind of like other people would get help and they would go, well, we're not quite sure about you guys yet. Or, well, we haven't really, okay, go to this website. And then that's, every state had a problem with unemployment. Every state had a problem with figuring out this gig worker situation on different levels. Different states were different levels of intensity. But it was still, I knew some guys that didn't get any money or income for like 4 or 5 months, from March. It's rough.
Luckily, Georgia was on top of it, and even the little time, they were one of the first states to come through, and they've been on top of it all the way through. So we've been pretty blessed in that fact.
Yeah, good for you guys.
It was still a rough thing there at the beginning. I remember when we finally got our stimulus check and we got our back pay for our unemployment. I think I had that in the bank for 30 seconds before we paid everything off of there.
Yeah,
well, we're broke again.
Yeah, right. It goes quick, right? You're like, you want to look at it for like maybe about 30 seconds when you get all that money in the bank, and you're like, don't spend anything yet. And you just look at the balance just for a while. You're like, oh, that's awesome. Okay, pay, click, pay, click, play. Oh, it's all gone. Oh, shit. I totally cut you guys out there. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I was doing screenshots of my account for that. Going, look, I was somebody.
Yeah. This is my life. Then it cut to later. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. That's the California, they were kind of on top. I was lucky. I think it was June when I started getting money. You know what I mean? But I got one check before that, and then I don't know. I know other guys in California, and everybody had different levels of problems with the money and the pay and stuff. But you're right. Once they did pay you, you got all of it. Like I got my stimulus today, and I got something else. I got something from the SBA, and I paid a bunch of bills. Yeah, I just caught up on my gas and my gas and my power and something else. So I was the same guy where I was like, yeah, look at that. And then I told my daughter, I'm like, go shopping now. Go shopping. And then come home and tell them. You know what I mean? When I grew up with 4 brothers, we didn't have a lot of food. So every time I get a lot of money, I go, we need to go shopping. It's like the first thing I do is get food. And I fill the cabinets with food. And then I go, all right, let's pay whatever's left. So if I get food in the house, I'm like, okay, we're good. So at least I can eat for the next few weeks. And then I'll pay the rest of the money on the bills I owe. Yeah. So that was the budget we always had, was to eat first. I got to eat. I'm a big
I get
boy.
that. Speaking of eating, I have to go breastfeed the baby.
Wow. That's the luckiest chihuahua in the world. All right. Well, this perfect timing. We got to wrap it up anyway, man.
Actually, Dale can stay on. I have shirts that I have to make. I'm on a deadline. But I love you, Lenny, and thank you for having me. And Dale can finish up with you.
Okay. All right. That sounds weird. That sounds like a trip in a Mexican spa. Okay. I'll see you later.
That does sound weird.
Consuelo will finish you up. Okay. All
right.
Dale
will finish you off.
She's going to finish me off?
All right. I'm tired of sitting in this little bullshit chair. I'm going to sit in the important chair.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Look how taller I am. Holy shit. I'm somebody.
Look at you. You're like a different person when she leaves the room, man. Look at you. You're back.
All right. Now let's talk about this bitch.
All right.
I'm going to tell you.
My fucking life. You have no idea, Lenny.
You holy shit. Friggin' nightmare. I was 25 a year ago. Look at me.
Look at me. This is terrible. Looks like I'm the president. Looks like I did 4 years in the White House. I look roughed up.
Okay. So I'll finish this up.
All right, man. Finish me up. When's your next gig, man? When are you going out next? Where are you going?
Let's see. Tomorrow I go do a gig in Charlotte for Susan G. Komen breast cancer thing.
Okay. Oh, right on. Okay, cool.
And the Comedy Zone booked it, and they said, "Hey, it's a theater show," and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! I get to do a theater show." And then they go, "Yeah, it's virtual." So I'm gonna drive to Charlotte and stand in an empty theater
and perform in an empty theater, and they're gonna stream it.
I assume it's gonna be empty. I don't know. I tried to advertise it, and then they came back and said it was virtual tickets for $25 or something, which is for a great cause. I mean, breast cancer. I mean,
right.
I'm so glad to be part of it, but I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be anybody in the theater or not, and I'm hoping they do. Maybe they'll do it like your Zoom shows, and I won't have to wear pants in the theater. That would be fun.
That would be cool if you could do no pants in a theater. How cool would that? You know what I mean? There'd be some cool side footage of that. You know what I mean? Like behind the scenes work.
Maybe. Right?
Yeah, one of those.
Get the boom swooping in.
You should have a drone flying around the whole theater. Just come down all the way around you. Theater in the round.
Just keep blurring.
Theater in the round of the underwear. You have the blurry thing.
Right?
What's he wearing? Don't worry about it. Just listen to the jokes, man. Just listen.
Don't worry. There was UFOs near there. They're just blurring it out. So yeah, I got that, and then I don't know what I'm doing after that one. I think I'm doing the Grove. I'm headed to the Grove soon. Have you done that one in Lowell, Arkansas?
No, I don't get much. I don't get down south much. Most of the last 8 years have been a lot of ships, and then I do some clubs in the Midwest, and then Jeff Jonses stuff still, and then whatever West Coast stuff is, which West Coast stuff doesn't pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I loved it when we lived on the West Coast. Comedy Magic, that was my room. I loved that place. I went there in the Ice House all the time. But yeah, and they paid better than most. But
right.
But then you're wrapped into the LA thing where you got to leave to pay the bills. So I'm constantly flying east so I can make money to live out west.
Well, I do. But I would have left here. My daughters wanted to come back. When I got divorced, they moved to Chicago with their mom. And they grew up here, but then they always wanted to come back here. So now my oldest is going to college here. My youngest is going to high school. I stayed here because they wanted to come back. Because I would have left. I was doing the same thing, dude. I was on ships. It was either ships or clubs. You know what I mean? Constantly. And once I started doing ships, I wasn't doing much TV stuff anymore. I auditioned here and there, but not like I was before. So, but you're right, man. If you're here, I was gone 3 months at a time, dude. I'd be gone. When the kids were living in Chicago, I would go do a run, do a ship, do another ship, go to Chicago, go to a ship, and then I wouldn't get back to California until like 3 or 4 months later.
Right, I get it.
It's like I was paying for a storage area. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You've moved your stuff to a different zip code, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, you guys got a house. You guys got a house, right? You bought a house in down at.
Yes. Yeah, we got a house now.
She
closed
the gate. She closed the gate on you, dude. She closed the gate on you.
I don't know what the hell happened there. Apparently, they locked me in because
they don't want you to get out of there. They don't want you out of that room.
That's my baby gate. So I can't leave now. So
you're gonna stand by the gate and yell, "Go, hey, I'm hungry."
Yeah, exactly. I put one leg over and they shoot things at me. Yeah. So that was actually an order. Dale's gonna finish things up.
Yeah.
Gonna close the baby gate.
I noticed how she totally took charge of all that. I was like, all right, you're right, Jody. We'll do what you want.
Apparently, she's breastfeeding the dog. That was information I didn't know either.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
know.
okay.
You said you were.
She said.
You said you were. Don't call us out. Did she hear me? I'm yelling. I don't even know if she can hear me.
I don't know if she can. She can't. She never hears me.
I don't think she.
So,
maybe she just ignores you.
So yeah, we lived in Redondo, and we left. We moved here in November of 2018. Is when we got the house here.
Right.
In outside Atlanta.
Nice for you. Good for you.
So,
guys,
and then we moved. I moved my stepson in, and my son, because I adopted him, and my mom.
Okay.
So,
Good for
we
you
moved
guys.
everybody in. So when
You got a
quarantine
house?
hit, we had a house full.
That's good, man. You got a
Yeah.
house though. See, I'll never own a house out here. You know what I mean? There's no way in California that I'm ever going to be able to. I gave up on that dream a while ago.
I kept thinking that too. Yeah, and the mortgage on this house is $200 cheaper than it was on Redondo.
Then your rent or whatever? Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a 600 square foot apartment. I mean, we were on the beach. It was gorgeous, but yeah, you'd put anything in the closet. It was full.
Yeah. No, I got guys that live in the hill. I got friends that live in the Hollywood Hills, and they like to live there because they can tell people they live in the Hollywood Hills. But you go to their house, it's the size of a shack. I'm like, how can you live here? I don't get it. And they go, yeah, but I live in the hills, dude. I go, yeah, you live on the hill. You're basically like a hobbit that lives on the hill, you know. So now they, but they can tell people they live in the Hollywood Hills, and I guess that's cool.
Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah. It was fun telling people I lived in Redondo, but then it was, it got sad where it was like, hey, I have a closet in Redondo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I live in Redondo. Can I come over? No, you can't actually.
No, you can't.
Why?
Nobody
No,
can.
because
I
we
can't
won't.
even
We
get
literally
over
won't
it.
fit. Yeah, we won't. I can't just only fit me in there.
You can stand on the patio and talk to me through the door.
You can do that.
That's about it.
That's how I entertain in my house. As I talk to people. It's like
Everybody outside.
It's like a Catholic church confessional booth, is what it is. You sit in the booth and they talk to you through the screen.
You gotta do a slider.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
Cool.
All right, people are chiming in. Somebody said, someone asked if you feel safe at home. I don't know if that's a reference to Jody or what. Vince, Dale,
With the
do you
baby
say?
Jody.
It may be. I don't know. We'll find out. My friend Vince Mulligan made that comment. These are all my Patreon followers. Okay. Thanks, Lori. Okay. All right. Now they're okay. There we go. Sometimes they chat and it has nothing to do about me or the show. I feel like I'm just a messenger.
Hey, at least they're there. That's all. So you turned into a coffee house.
I'm not complaining. Are you kidding me? I'm happy. I'm like, thank God you guys are here. I mean, they helped me with the sound. The first 3 minutes I was on, I didn't have the microphone on. I do that all the time. I constantly turn this on.
We thought it was us.
No, it's me. It's always me. Always me. And I can tell because they look at the board and it's literally 20 people going sound. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. All right, buddy. I think we're going to wrap this up. I got to go. We got to get this out of here. All right, man.
Okay.
Dude, I can't thank you enough for being on the show, man. Both you guys. You were great, man. Please tell Jody I said thank you because I don't want her to be mad at me. And, dude, it was good talking to you. I haven't seen her talk to you in a while, dude. I talked to Jody before, but I miss working with you, buddy.
10
years,
years,
been a long time.
maybe more. Health problem.
I wasn't even talking about the physical. I was just
Look at this spot I'm having checked out.
I got a boil and I got a thing and I'm leaking right now. As a matter of fact, I gotta get out of here.
I get taken to the dog park and then I got to do tricks. I don't understand what's push that. Here. Push the t-shirt company definitely, please.
Okay.
And my way.
I really do, guys. Thank you so much for being here. As always, do me a favor. Dream of Pinky.
Lenny Schmidt Quarantine Comedy was created, produced, and is hosted by Lenny Schmidt. Wheels occasionally stream or are uploaded on Tuesday and Thursday. Every episode is also launched as a podcast and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. If you enjoyed the show, please like the video. If you really like it, share the video. If you really, really like it, please subscribe to the Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel on YouTube. You'll get updates on this and numerous other online comedy content that my dad produces. Check the info section below for detailed information on all of our guests. If you are a fan, you can follow and support them as well. Go to their page, like their content, buy their albums, purchase their shirt, any merch they may be selling. Anything you do will support performers, will literally help save the arts. In fact, if you want to support this show financially, just go to lennyschmidt.com/ifyoucan or Venmo at Lenny Schmidt Comedy. If you donate as little as $1 or as much as $10,000, it will help pay for the stuff my dad keeps breaking. If you can't pay for the comedy content, that's okay. COVID sucks for all of us. Enjoy the free show. If you want to find a way to support what we do, just subscribe to Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel on YouTube. That really helps a lot. Thank you for listening to my dad's show, and as always, dream of Pinky.